Yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to another YouTube video. For any of you guys that are new here, my name is Levi. If you guys have been following me on Instagram, and if you haven't yet and you just follow me on YouTube, be sure to go follow my Instagram. I recently got COVID and I've been dealing with it for like the past week or so now. I originally wasn't gonna post a video for this week on Wednesday, but I was like, you know what? I gotta keep posting content. I just gotta keep, getting videos out to you guys. So I was like, at least I could do like another Q&A. So we're gonna call this the coronavirus Q&A. Before we get into it, I'm gonna start doing this from now on. Don't forget to press the notification bell for every single time I post a video. I need to start doing that because I feel like I have a lot of subscribers right now. Not like a lot, it's not like I'm YouTube famous or anything. But what I'm trying to say is I gained quite a few subs in the past like month or so, but the views are kind of staying the same. So just that notification bell could probably go and help toward getting more views and whatnot, and you guys getting to know me more, because the more people that view my stuff get to know me more. For this video, we're gonna be doing a Q&A. Ask people on my Instagram. I was like, yo, just ask me some questions. I haven't done a Q&A in a while, so let's just do it. Also got some pho right here. Just soup sounded really good. And by the way guys, my symptoms, can't taste or smell anything right now, but you're probably like, why did you get this then? Sounded good, I don't know. Things still sound good, and I still have an appetite, believe it or not. With everything else set aside, I know COVID, just keep me in your prayers, your thoughts, your candy stocking for next year on Christmas. I don't know, just pray for me to get better, I guess. So first question that we got is Power Rangers or Transformers? Definitely gonna have to go with Transformers. I had to put one of these kind of questions in there for this video because I actually really like this question. Transformers all the way. I was always obsessed with Transformers when I was growing up. All right, and my current supplement stack. So right now, some of you guys may know, Transparent Labs is always my go-to code Levi for 10% off. Link down in the description. Supplement stack is obviously just some protein powder, non-stim pre-workout, and now I'm gonna hop back onto creatine because I was taking creatine out of like what I was normally taking for supplements just to lose any potential water weight that my body was holding since I was cutting. But if you guys have been obviously following me on Instagram, like I said before, I talked about increase my calories to about 3,000 just because when I bounce back, I want to get back to the strength and the fullness that I had while I was cutting. So I definitely have lost probably like a little bit of weight since being sick, and I know I have, so that's why I'm doing that. So I'll definitely hop back on creatine for about a month or so. We got tips for motivation in the gym when you are forced out due to injury. Okay, so the best thing that you can do is obviously not go and train. You don't want to get any more hurt. And you know what, like even when I was first sick with this, and I knew I was on Tuesday, I worked out at home, and that honestly probably wasn't the smartest thing to do because I definitely had like a relapse and I felt worse the following days. So definitely just take it easy, because I'm not saying this COVID thing is an injury, but when you have an injury too, you could just put yourself in another situation where you get injured even more further than you already were. Last thing you want is to be out of the gym even longer than you already have to be because of your injury. And I guess like to keep your motivation is like, I'm gonna come back harder and better than I was last time.
What did he say?
Could have chose different words. Oh, that's a good question. I get this question like quite a bit just in like the DMs like themselves. So what does your family think about your social media career? So my dad always tells me like, oh, it's like short limited. It's not gonna, like, he honestly doesn't believe that you could make like a living off of this, but I don't think he understands that it's more than just creating content and getting paid for the content and getting paid from ads and stuff. Like you usually have to invest a lot of the money that you make from that stuff after saving it for a while, and then you start a business or something, and then you just invest that money further. And I don't think he gets that aspect, but I would say everyone else in my family kind of just like, do what you want, do what makes you happy sort of thing. And my dad thinks it's cool, but I just don't think it's his cup of tea, if that makes sense. All right, I'm gonna answer a couple more. Don't worry, I'm gonna answer a lot more throughout the day. What do you consider SARMs? No, I wouldn't, because SARMs are not like it's not the real deal. Like if you're gonna hop on something to build muscle, you might as well hop on like something like gear. This is the real deal. It's it's gonna have more of like a promising effect on your body than SARMs would, and I feel like SARMs could potentially be more threatening to your health. I mean, both are, but what I'm saying is like Ryan Casey, and by the way, Ryan Casey is kind of like in my area. I would love to like get a workout in with him, but he doesn't really even post anymore on any social media platform. He actually went blind I think it was like every morning for like 5 minutes from taking some sort of SARM. I can't remember exactly. So that enough for me to hear is scary. So I would never consider taking SARMs, and I think that you guys should never consider taking SARMs. One more and I'm gonna finish this because it's gonna get cold if I keep doing this and trying to read these at the same time. What are some things that you would have told your younger self? Okay, this is an amazing question. I love this question. And the one thing that I'm gonna say is I wish I would have told myself, just to like do what I'm passionate about and like do something, you know, that I love. Because in school, I'm always gonna say this message, like even to the point, because like I always envision myself, you know, being bigger on like social media and having a more influence on like everyone than I do now. And so I'm always going to preach this, and it's, you know, just have passion in something, because school never, you know, teaches you that you can do something with your passion. They just kind of want you to go to college, get a degree, get in debt, have a wife and kids, and that's like the life that you're supposed to live. Oh, you know, like do what you're passionate about and live life the way you think it should be lived. But I wish I would have told my younger self, so I'm telling you guys because I think I have a younger audience, so I would definitely take what I said right now into consideration. And if you guys ever want to do something when you're younger, start then, because think about it, by the time, you know, you're in your mid-20s, it could take off. But that's the questions for now. I'm gonna honestly finish this. I'm gonna go take a bath, maybe shower again. I've showered like 3 times a day for like the last like week now, because like I get so cold because I have like the flu like symptoms and stuff from COVID and whatnot. Hey guys, sucks having COVID. I'll see you guys in just a little bit, and yeah. All right guys, so I just popped a couple Tylenols, because every single time at night, this whole COVID thing just gets worse. Let me adjust you guys real quick. I feel like you guys were so high up. All right, boom, that's a lot better. And you know what? I know my room is messy, but I've not had the energy to pick up any of it. So we're gonna start with this question. What is your biggest inspiration? It's a variety of people, because there's obviously like some people that motivate me more, and there's some people like I just want their physique. There's some people that just have a lot of motivating like things to say, and their physique's insane. So I would say like my main ones are Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jeff Side, obviously my dad, because my dad was the one that got me into lifting. 2 other people, like they just kind of like more so like say things I'm like, bro, like they're getting me motivated as hell, are Christian Guzman and Rob Lipset. They just are huge go-getters. Like every single time I like see their feed or something, it's like they have something new planned every single day, and I'm like, dude, I'm trying to get to that level. And the next question is, have you ever measured your testosterone level? And I'm guessing that is in regards to just like Isaiah in his video, because obviously like he went and did his video, sort of like embarrassed himself, I would say. I mean, I'd be embarrassed if I went and did that and mine came back as 21, you know, and then like my whole fan base starts calling me a fake natty and stuff like that. Like that would just be extremely embarrassing. But I kind of want to for a video, because I think it'd be kind of funny, just because everyone would have everyone on YouTube that would click on my video probably would have seen Isaiah's video and been like, bro, like what's the point of this? Like, why did you make this? And I'd just be like, I don't know. I literally don't know where I'm going with that, but I just think it'd be funny. Biggest tip on how to blow up on social media. I've gotten this question a lot. It's usually by a lot of younger kids and stuff, which is really good, because like I always say when I wish I was younger, I would have started doing this. Biggest tip I can give you is just be consistent, post quality content, and then have like a good twist of your own to it. And then people should follow you based on your personality and stuff as well. It's hard for people to keep following you if you don't have any sort of like character to you. Those PRs for bench, deadlift, and squat. So my bench, I did 315 for 2, deadlift 425, not really good. I don't have a good build for deadlift. At 435. The whole family and James Bud all get the Rona. So my whole family did, but James did not, because able to pass it on, I guess, at the time, because he didn't get it. My friend Kay didn't get it when I saw him, because he was with James the day that we worked out. I don't think I was able to give it to anyone at some certain point, but me and my family all got it because we were exposed to someone, a family friend, that had corona. So if someone asked this, and I have a full video on how I do this, and it honestly, there was one more thing that was added to it as well, but I don't go to work anymore, and that was the one thing that was added to it. So how do you manage fitness, school, YouTube, and life all at the same time? So you got to start your day off early. If you don't start your day off early, you're already on a bad start. So every time I say I'd wake up like past 7:30, I'm already behind. So I always start my day at like 6:30 and then get going right away. And then I work out early as well, and then just kind of get all my schoolwork done after my workout. And then I gotta, you know, keep recording after, like, I would say my workout, and kind of just come up with content and stuff, and go take pictures maybe that day for the next day. It's a big process, but honestly, the way my schedule is and the way other people that I hang out with schedules are, it kind of works out perfectly. Are you missing a tooth? If so, how did you lose it? Yep, right here. I was honestly just born without it. It's a genetic thing. Yeah, that's it. What is your biggest goal? So my biggest goal is honestly to keep like inspiring others and eventually inspire millions of people. That is my #1 goal. It's kind of like what I've been on here to do. I also want to make people laugh too, because like I just can't take anything seriously. That's kind of like something I want with my YouTube. I want it to be like inspiring, but I also want it to be funny. You implement your gym motivation and apply that thinking with other life stuff. This is actually an amazing question. So how I do that honestly is, I remember I heard Arnold say, I think it was something like, if no one's gonna do it, then who's gonna do it? So I remember even when I would go to work, I would see something at work and I'd be like, dude, like if no one's gonna do this, I might as well, because someone's got to do it. Someone has to do it. And I kind of just implement that sort of thinking into like everyday life, and it really does help. So anytime, you know, that I feel like I don't want to do something like schoolwork, there's someone else out there I know that's probably going to go do their schoolwork while, you know, balancing a whole bunch of other stuff in their life at the same time. So then I feel obligated to go do it. Do you recommend counting daily carbs if trying to lose fat? MyFitnessPal. What do you see yourself doing in 5 years? Hopefully social media still, and hopefully starting up my own business. I think that'd be sick. If I'm 25 and I don't have like my life kind of like on track by then, that would be really sad. Are you gay? No. Do you see a chiropractor regularly? No, but I wish I did. I actually used up all of my like insurance because I actually had a back injury when I was doing, what was I doing? Oh, javelin in high school, and I used it all up, and yeah, my back was like messed up, so I always went to the chiropractor to get it checked on, and then I actually ended up going to physical therapy. At what age did you start working on your body? So this is kind of like a complicated answer, but I actually started working out when I was 13, and then I was just kind of like in and out of it all throughout middle school and high school. And then eventually when I was like 18, 19, like something just like clicked in my head, and I was like, I really just like want to be like ripped. I want to like be really in shape. Next question, don't you think only posting shirtless pictures of you is a little narcissistic? No, but all right. And I'm actually going to keep this off because I'm like starting to sweat hardcore. Like there's sweat on the back of my coat right now. How do you fight cravings? Perfect question, because I definitely have a problem with this. So what you're going to want to do is you're honestly just gonna wanna eat like a salad or something that's just gonna, you know, fill you up, but it's super low in calories. So I remember before I got coronavirus, I remember me and my girlfriend went to like one of the stores or something real quick, and I grabbed like a 5-pound, like a cabbage salad, and I ate like the whole thing. So like I wouldn't crave anything and I wouldn't eat anything else. Looking for a good protein shake before or after a workout, any recommendations? Anything that's, I would say, you know, like a whey protein shake is good enough. I honestly just use water and some protein powder, and you know, funny enough, we have this right here. So if you're interested, Transmit Labs. But for all the questions, guys, I know this video wasn't much, but honestly, I just needed to get some information out to you guys. Someone did ask me how dealing with Corona is going, and like you guys got right before I started answering the rest of these questions, pretty bad. It just sucks that it's been this long. I thought for sure by this time I would be feeling a lot better. I thought, you know, I would be honestly almost done with this whole thing, and I thought, you know, by Wednesday I'm gonna be like solid, and then Thursday I'm gonna be able to go back to the gym. But now I'm kind of thinking like, shoot, maybe not even by next week we'll be able to go. So we'll see. I'm just kind of dealing with a lot of anxiety right now too, not being able to go do something with my day. It's kind of rough. So I don't know, I'm sorry if I seem really down. It just sucks to be in this situation. I would say if you've had Corona, you know, this year or last year, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But with that being said, guys, if you like this video, be sure to give it a like. If you guys haven't turned on those notification bells, be sure to turn them on. If you're new here, do not forget to press the subscribe button, because you guys know I will be back. If you guys have any more questions, drop them in the comments. And until next time.